How's it going, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to get rid of a boil under your arm fast and easy. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate the support. Helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. So I've had boils before. I've had a boil right underneath my arm. I've had a boil right here on my chest before, and I've had one here. I think I've had one here. So I get them a lot around my chest, but again, I've had a couple under my arm as well. So how do we get rid of boils? Boils are actually super easy to get rid of. I remember the one time I had my first boil. I think it was like 18 or 19, and I think my mom or my brother, they're like, "Oh, you gotta go to the doctor. You gotta go to the doctor for a boil." I'm like, "Really, for a boil?" So I did some research on the internet, and all you need to do for a boil, and it's super easy, and I do this all the time now if I get a boil. Warm face cloth. Warm face cloth. Apply it to the boil. What a warm face cloth will do, and again, you only have to do it for 5 to 10 minutes. What a warm face cloth will do is a warm face cloth pulls the pus and the bacteria out of the boil, and it also gets rid of the inflammation. So if you ever have a boil, what'll happen is the boil itself might not be super red, but the surrounding area will be red, and that's inflammation. That redness is inflammation. So the warm face cloth will help to get rid of that inflammation. And what it'll do is it'll actually minimize that boil. So a boil's kind of like this thick sometimes. Again, the thickness is a little bit different, but that warm face cloth will help to get rid of that thickness. And it actually helps to make it disappear very, very quickly. So personally, what I do for a boil is I get a warm face cloth, hold it underneath my arm for about 5 minutes. Then I'll put it underneath warm water again, put it underneath the boil for 5 minutes, and I'll do this about 3 times. So about 15 minutes of warm face cloth underneath. Now, I put it underneath warm water every 5 minutes because for me, I notice after about 5 minutes, it's not really that warm anymore. It's about lukewarm, but we want pretty warm. Again, not too warm that like you burn yourself, obviously, but you want it at a decent temperature. And again, what this will do too is this increases blood flow into that area. When you have a boil, your skin is damaged somewhat, so there's not going to be as much blood flow to the area. Obviously, there's still going to be some blood flow, but it's not going to be as much. Boils too will normally go away by themselves. If you've had one longer than 4 or 5 days, then maybe go to the doctor, but most of the times you should be fine with a warm face cloth. End of video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.